In the early 18th century, the island of Saint-Domingue, later known as Haiti, was a jewel of the Caribbean, but its brilliance was built on blood. Sugar plantations stretched endlessly under the Caribbean sun, each cane field worked by enslaved Africans whose lives were cheap, and whose labor made empires wealthy. It was into this world of cruelty and oppression that a boy was born around 1767, a boy named Henri Christophe. Welcome to Black History Unlocked, where we reveal the lost legends, hidden kingdoms, and untold heroes of the Black world. If you love discovering the stories they never taught in school, make sure to subscribe, like, and share this journey, because history deserves to be heard. Henri's early life was marked by hardship. He was enslaved, forced to toil under the scorching sun, treated as property, not human. But even as a young boy, Henri showed extraordinary strength, both physical and mental. He had a presence that commanded respect, a mind that calculated, and a spirit that refused to bow. By his teenage years, Henri had escaped the chains of submission not through flight, but through defiance. He joined the growing movement of enslaved people who were determined to resist their oppressors, and soon, history would notice him. The Haitian Revolution was not born overnight. It was a storm that had been brewing for decades, fueled by the whispers of freedom from across the Caribbean and the ideals of liberty sweeping from France. Henri Christophe became one of the revolution's fiercest generals, fighting alongside legendary leaders like Toussaint Louverture. He rose quickly. His military genius became apparent on every battlefield. Where others faltered, Henri would push forward. Where chaos threatened to overwhelm his forces, he brought order. He understood strategy, logistics, and morale. More than that, he understood people, their fears, their courage, and how to inspire them to do the impossible. During the Revolution, Henri led Haitian forces against French, Spanish, and British troops. Each victory brought freedom closer. Each battle displayed his unwavering courage. He was not merely a soldier, he was a symbol. A man who carried the hopes of thousands on his shoulders, whose courage became contagious, whose determination made chains break before his armies advance. When Haiti finally declared independence in 1804, it became the first black republic in the world, the first nation founded by formerly enslaved people. Henri Christophe was more than a revolutionary hero. He was a builder of nations. He took on leadership roles immediately after independence, serving first as a general and eventually rising to the position of president in the northern part of the country. But Henri's vision went further. He did not merely want Haiti to be free, he wanted it to thrive. He wanted it to stand as a beacon to the world that formerly enslaved people could govern, create, and build a society that was strong, prosperous, and dignified. And so he built. Henri Christophe oversaw the construction of Citadelle La Ferrière, a massive fortress perched on a mountain peak, nearly impossible to siege. He designed Palais Sans-Souci, a palace of grandeur rivaling European monarchs. He established schools, encouraged arts, and demanded discipline and order, believing that a strong state was essential for the survival of the young republic. He crowned himself King Henri I, establishing the Kingdom of Haiti in the north, a monarchy built not on conquest of others, but on the liberation and empowerment of a people who had once been enslaved. His court adopted European-style rituals, but his goal was always Haiti, its strength, its security, and its independence. Yet his reign was not without struggle. Henry's insistence on strict discipline, his high taxes to fund massive infrastructure projects, and the constant threats of internal rebellion created tension among his subjects. Still, he pressed forward, believing the survival of the nation demanded sacrifice. Even in adversity, Henri Christophe remained visionary. He understood that Haiti had to be self-reliant, a kingdom not dependent on foreign powers, a place where black people could rule themselves with dignity. As years passed, his health and mental state declined, weighed down by the burdens of leadership and the ghosts of a violent past. In 1820, facing illness and potential overthrow, Henry made a fateful decision. He took his own life, ending the reign of the king who had built a black kingdom from the ashes of slavery. But Henri Christophe's legacy could not be erased. Citadelle La Ferrière still stands, a monument to ingenuity, courage, and unbreakable will. Palais Sans Souci remains a symbol of ambition and dignity, and Haiti itself continues to bear the mark of a man who dared to dream that a formerly enslaved people could rise, rule, and thrive on their own terms. Henri Christophe was more than a king. He was a revolutionary, a builder, a strategist, and a visionary. He turned rebellion into nationhood, chains into kingdoms, oppression into sovereignty. He is remembered not only in the annals of Haitian history, but in the hearts of all who believe that courage, intelligence, and unyielding will can shape the world. The story of Henri Christophe is a story of triumph over unimaginable odds. It is the story of a boy born enslaved who rose to become a king. A man who built a kingdom in the Caribbean, a black kingdom, a beacon of freedom, a testament to the unbreakable human spirit.
If you love discovering the stories that never told in school, make sure to subscribe, like, and share this journey because history deserves to be heard.